Oh, the Olympics are done. It's over.
Wow. Congrats to the winner.
As of today, do you know who the winner is?
No. Is there one
Take
winner?
a guess. One of the countries walks away with the highest number of medals.
Oh, I see. Oh,
so I guess you can count that as a winner.
Okay.
Who do you think is the top 3?
Well, I guess based on the intro.
Can you name 3 countries?
Of course. There's the United States. There's.
All right.
I don't think that. Hold on. I'll answer the second question first. Okay. United States, the United Kingdom.
Okay.
And Germany.
All right. Well, there you go.
For the first question.
Yeah.
I see Paris on the list, but I'll give you 3 new ones.
No. Paris is the location of where the games were this year.
Oh, I see.
That's where they took place, so they're called the Paris Games.
Okay.
And then like when it's held in the U.S. or whatever, it'll be like the LA Games or whatever.
It's probably Japan.
Okay. that's
Canada.
That's okay.
What's that other one?
Canada always a good. The one other one that could be. What's the one other one?
Hungary.
Okay, so your guesses honestly were not. Well, they were terrible, but like you got within the top 15.
Not bad.
So Hungary is 14th overall. Canada is 12th. And Japan actually is 3rd.
I
so, your average is right in the middle. You're good. China was 2nd. And with 126 medals was the United States.
That was probably an easy one I could have gone for. It felt too obvious.
That was the free ball.
I'm like, no way.
That was the free bingo space that you did not get. No, the reason I brought this up is because we have 126 medals, and then China has 91, and then right below that is Japan with 45, and Australia with 53. But Japan is higher because they have more gold medals.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of people either weight it by number of medals or they assign everything via points.
Yeah.
So 1 point for bronze, 2 for silver, and then 4 for gold. So it doubles every time.
Yeah.
The issue I have is that the U.S. has such a high number of medals because of how ginormous we are.
Absolutely.
We're bigger than like most of Europe. Like just all together. Like take, 15 or maybe even more of those countries, and we're bigger than them.
It's the Ivilmorny issue.
It is. What is that? I
think that's what the American Harry Potter was. She made up.
Yeah. You mentioned this before, actually. And so I have a feeling that if you broke America down into almost like provinces or something, or like quadrants, we would be so far down on the list.
Oh, absolutely.
No disrespect to the athletes. They hard earned their medals, but disrespect to how big the U.S. is.
Like if you counted all of Europe as one, as the same way you do America, they'd have more.
They'd smoke us. They'd smoke everybody. Now, can you guess who came technically in last? I'll give you a free ball, and the country starts with a Z.
New Zealand?
Nope.
Zimbabwe.
No, but that was a good guess.
Those are the only 2 Z ones I know.
I don't think you're gonna know this one. It was Zambia.
Zambia. I'm surprised it wasn't Palestine.
Did you know Tajikistan is a country?
Tajikistan.
Because I've never heard of that.
Sounds fake.
Everything else did not really surprise me, but Tajikistan.
Imagine getting less medals than the country that only had 10 people to send.
Well, not all the countries participate.
Oh, I see. Okay.
A lot of the bad countries,
mm-hmm.
they don't participate.
I bet.
North Korea is not invited. Things like that. Although,
did we invite Russia this year?
Yeah. Oh, actually, good question. I'm not sure. I don't think so. No, Russia was not a part of it.
I see.
I didn't think they were. But then you have things like I guess Iran is there. I don't know is Iraq here? Hang on. Iraq is not here.
Ah.
I didn't think so. I thought Iran was going to be there. That would make sense. But yeah, anyway, so not all the countries, because there's like 120-something, 30-something countries.
Yeah.
And only like 84 participated. So, and then obviously some people just don't send people.
Don't got anyone.
Yeah. That's the 10 people that they don't have to send. Did you did, because I sent it to you. You watched that video of the Australian breakdancer, right?
I did.
Did you see any more clips of that?
I did not. I've been on TikTok much.
It gets so much worse. I know you had a busy outing today, but it gets so much worse. Like, the stuff that she does, I don't know where she thought of it. Like, it's not even like dancing. It's like making fun of it.
I think what she tried to do, because she studies it. So she tried to take what she studied
she has
and
a
make
PhD
something new.
In it. Yeah, it's probably true. Well, that's not what we're looking for in this case. Like, breakdancing is almost more of like a history of it. It's like a whole cultural thing.
You can just make something new.
Like, obviously your routine has to be fresh, but you can't just like invent new things the way she did.
Yeah.
Like, you have to take a spin on some sort of dance move and sort of reinvent it yourself. But like, she's doing like a fucking kangaroo dance in one of them. It was dreadful. Like, and awful. Like the spinning where you like spin on your head and do all those things.
Yeah.
She couldn't do it.
Oh.
So she would like put her head on the ground and like spin.
Try.
Like she was having a fit, like a bit of a spaz. It's so bad. I'm sure you'll see more of it. But oh my God, the Australians have not said anything about their self-imposed beef since that dropped.
Embarrassing. Beyond embarrassing.
It really was. It really was. I also heard that breakdancing will not be at the next Olympics.
Oh, she ruined it.
I don't know if that's true. I haven't fully looked, but I did read that, and so I'm really curious. It technically won't be next Summer Olympics. Obviously, it won't be at the winter one.
It could be.
Wow.
Snow wouldn't stop. Maybe make it easier. Maybe she'd be able to pull off the head spin on some ice.
It's true. That would be hype, actually. I saw something else that was boxing on ice.
Ah.
So it was pro skaters, like hockey skaters, whatever. But then you put boxing gloves on them, and they have to like skate and box at the same time.
That's pretty good.
I'm like, that'd be so cool, right? That shit is hard. Oh, well, after an 8-minute intro, welcome to episode 129 of You're Ridiculous.
Whoa!
My name is Luke, one of your hosts, and with me as always, your other host, Wolf.
That's me.
That's you. Last week, we talked about our playthrough of Chained Together.
We did indeed.
It was great. We still have to finish it, though.
Yeah. Final stretch.
Been a little busy, but that one we will finish, because I need more games I can actually cross off my list and say that I finished this year.
Needed to carry you through it.
We're so close, too. We're so close. That's great fun, though. Check it out if you haven't already. Both the game and our episode.
Yeah.
That's right. This week, though, more games.
Yeah, gamed up.
We're finally, it is August after all.
I'm overdosing on games.
In a good way.
Yeah.
You don't need to be revived. The overdose is so good.
Let it take me out.
That's right. Well, we have so much to talk about with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, we do indeed.
Well, let's get right into it.
Last week was the Five Nights at Freddy's 10-year anniversary, and they gave us everything and more.
Jeez, 10 years already.
I know, right? Unbelievable. Did you know Five Nights at Freddy's is older than legal gay marriage?
That is depressing. I had several responses, but I think the most apt one is just to say that's depressing.
That really puts things into perspective.
Well, I mean, at least we got it now.
Indeed.
Better late than never, honestly.
Every day last week, they released behind-the-scenes footage from Jim Henson's Creature Shop for the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, showing us the animatronics in the works. Oh, they look great. They showed us... What?
Whose Creature Shop?
I think it's Jim Henson's.
I don't think that's right.
I feel it's like J... I think the initials are JH.
Okay, well, Jim Henson is the creator of the Muppets.
It might be Jim Henson, then.
Really?
Yes!
No way. That's so cool, actually. That's hilarious. And topical. Stay tuned in for the question of the week for later.
Oh!
It's very topical, so that's really funny.
Love that. I love to see that. They've got Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica. They showed us Withered Bonnie. And people suspect they might have seen Springtrap in the back, blurred. Not ready to show him off
right.
yet.
It is Jim Henson's
I knew it!
Holy shit. All right, continue.
But also, aside from the behind-the-scenes photos, they announced special things every day. First was My Pop Goes, one of the 2 surviving fanverse games. It's like another spin-off
of how many?
I think it was like 5.
Yeah, we did a video on it a little while ago, quite a while ago now, last year sometime. It was a lot.
What a disaster that turned into. Then the next
I think
day...
I think you predicted to have like 2 of them survive.
I know, I sussed it out.
You're like, there's no way they're all getting made, but they are cool.
Great ideas.
Yeah, they're great ideas.
What is it? Day 2, we released the demo of The Joy of Creation, the other fanverse game. Finally. There's almost only going to be 1 released. But we got number 2.
We got number 2.
Oh, it was really good. I've never played the original Joy of Creation, but it's been going through iterations for like years. It's been like almost in like an alpha state for like years, and they just keep releasing it, like trying new things, seeing what sticks, and just like refining it. And I think they finally managed to refine it.
It's actually pretty decent.
It was It was fun. It was doable, and it wasn't buggy.
I mean, that's kind of all you can ask for like a demo.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously they've had quite a bit of practice, but it goes to show that, you know, the work that they've been doing culminated into something good.
Indeed, years of practice. Damn near 10 years of practice, honestly, because Joy of the Creation came really early on.
Well, good for them. So it's just the demo, though, right?
Yeah.
How long was it?
I think it took me like 2, maybe 3 hours to get it all done, but I did also watch other people play it, so they like figured out the hard stuff for me. I just had to pull it off.
Sure, but it's like a pretty sizable demo.
Yeah.
Okay. There's obviously some demos that are like, you know, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There's some pretty pathetic demos.
It like takes you through like the first night basically, and instead of 6 hours, it's 12, and it basically means you have to find Freddy 12 times. And like each time you find him, it progresses the time another hour.
Fair enough. And you found him every time.
I did. Oh my god, it was hard.
Really?
Yeah, it's hard to explain without showing it, but it's like it was hard.
Interesting. Was it the game you were playing first on the stream?
No, I ended up not streaming that one.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I didn't think I'd like it, and then I liked it.
What art style was it?
It's pretty standard Five Nights at Freddy's, but like a little stylized, at least with the horror aspect. Like it looks.
Well, one of the games you were playing was like had like pixel characters.
Oh yeah, it's like the Joy of Creation is like 3D models.
Okay, yeah. So actually, like normal FNAF stuff.
Yeah. I think technically you are playing as William Afton, but like not really. But you basically are, and he's being haunted by his creations.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at. Oh, we showed some of this art before.
Probably.
I think, or like in our Discord. Yeah, I've seen this. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But it was like actually hard.
Yeah.
So is that like? Do you think they should scale back the difficulty or keep it as is?
Keep it as is. Maybe make it a little harder.
Fun hard.
Yeah.
Oh, so you like actually enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was a fun hard.
Okay.
It's a rewarding hard. Like you fuck up and you're like, oh, I see how I fucked up, and you can try not to fuck up next time.
I gotcha.
But it wasn't impossible like certain fan games.
Is it still like super jump scary?
Yeah. Yeah, they got me. They definitely got me.
I could never play it. If they got you, there's no way I'd survive.
Oh, man. I
I'd
started
die
getting
in my
used
chair
to it.
having a heart attack.
You just fall over like a horse. What is it? Day 3. Day 3 was the interview Scott had with Dawko, which was eye-opening. It was long. It was like a 2-hour interview where he said he wasn't going to answer lore questions, and yet the questions he answered were more eye-opening than any lore questions he could have answered.
Oh?
He he talked about like most notably like the naming of certain characters and how he hates the names they have because they're supposed to be temp names.
Is this Scott Cawthorn?
Cawthon.
Oh yeah, Cawthon.
Like a Glitch Trap, Burn Trap, and the Blob. Those are all temp names, and he hates all 3 of them. But the fans found them, so they became their names.
Okay. What was it?
Glitch Trap.
Glitch Trap.
Burn Trap.
Burn Trap and Blob?
Yes.
And they were, what, hidden in the game?
They were like in the source code as like
in
file names.
Yeah. But like temp file names.
Yeah.
So I don't know why the people that play and get super invested in these games, they scour source code.
Yeah.
Of games that they love. Just a little while ago, Larian Studios, who made Baldur's Gate 3, had several free updates. And like 2 updates ago, people found unused dialogue, a companion dialogue for one of the side characters.
Ooh.
And then they're like, that's it. This character's going to become like a playable person that you can have in your group of 4. And they're like, no, they would never do that. And then like 2 patches later, it's like, oh, look who we can play with now.
There he is.
So it's like developers or programmers or whatever should never hide stuff in the source code because it will be found.
Absolutely. Someone will know how.
The people will find this stuff. You can't hide anything there.
And it's like not the first time FNAF fans have gone digging through the source code. They should have known better.
You should have. Well, I mean, Blob is pretty bad as a name.
Yeah.
The other 2 aren't that bad.
They could have been better.
I mean, obviously they could have been better, and I understand why he doesn't like them, but like, you know, don't hide shit in your code.
I can stand Glitch Trap. I don't really like Burn Trap.
Yeah, that one's definitely the worst one. Glitch Trap is actually not that bad.
Getting a little repetitive at that point.
With the trap.
Yeah. Clip that, take it out of context.
No! TikTok, please. What was day 4?
Day 4 was 5 laps at Freddy's, their little goofy little racing game in like the style of like the old N64 or maybe the SNES. Something like that. Something old. It was okay.
Oh yeah. This looks, I'll be honest, this looks not good.
You know, it's charming.
It might be, it is charming in a very weird, you know what this is? This is, hang on, this is going to be such a deep cut.
Oh man.
Hang on. Shout out to all the people that can hear my keyboard.
Click clack.
It's alright, they won't hear anything because I'll get rid of it.
I'm having a tap.
Okay, hang on. It is Crash Team Racing all over again.
I feel like I've heard of that.
I'm sending you. It's one of the best Crash Bandicoot games of all time.
Ah!
It's the gimmick was that it was like a racing game that also took place in a theme park that you had to like kind of do a bunch of like platforming stuff to like explore.
I see.
And then you could like combine cars with power-ups. But it looks very similar to 5 Laps at Freddy's. Like the art style.
Yeah. That's probably their inspiration.
It might have been.
I think I finished it in like an hour.
Well, what was to finish?
They gave us 3 maps and I think 8 characters to play with and then 3 vehicles. And the character you picked changed the vehicle stats, which was interesting.
Yeah.
There's probably, well, they say there's no lore in that game yet, but there might be. But
well, Mario Kart does the same thing.
Oh, it does? I don't know. I don't play racing games.
I don't either, but I do know that fact.
I see. And And then there was 3 maps. There's like Fazbear Hills. There was Midnight Motorist, which got people going nuts because that was one of the big mysteries everyone still argues about. And then
what
the
do they
sinkhole.
argue about it?
About what it's about.
Oh, okay.
Since it's done in like the pixel art style and made just big enough that it's like you can't objectively go, this is what it's about. Because it's how it's designed.
I see. Okay.
And then it's okay. The sinkhole level is bugged to hell. That's what took me an hour.
Well, I mean, if anything is going to be bugged, it's surely something called the sinkhole.
I know, right? It tried to do like the Mario Kart thing where it magnetizes you to the racetrack. But if you died at any point, and you can die at any point from either like the other carts or like the night shift mechanic where a wolf will come and kill you if you have low battery.
Oh, okay.
You have to restart the whole thing because you'll get stuck respawning somewhere, but the magnet thing is like going for some reason, so you can't go anywhere. It just always thinks you're off the map.
There's a review for this game, and it says, this game has a lot of glitches and it crashed on me several times. I love it and I can't stop playing.
I got my fix. I beat the sinkhole and I haven't opened it since.
Incredible.
The models look cute. Man. I got to see Mangle in her full glory for once.
How many characters were there? 8?
Yeah.
Okay. And 3 cars.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is this... No, okay. Who are the characters?
Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, the puppet, Springtrap.
So is this picture accurate then?
No.
No. Okay.
I think this is a fan render.
It looks like it. It was one that... Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Anyways.
Balloon Boy, Mangle, and I think that's it. No one count how many I just listed. And I think there's 4 more coming. They just didn't reveal it yet.
Nobody count. So why does it exist? Is the simple question.
I guess they just felt like making it.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you why.
I'm trying to figure out the connection to a racing game with FNAF.
Like, it might be a meta game. Like, a lot of the games also exist in universe. But we don't know yet because they didn't put lore in the demo. All
right. Well, stay tuned on that. If there's anything to come up of it, we'll talk about it, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think I skipped today, but maybe in between 5 laps and the interview, they did the Steel Wool announcement. Which is like the next game that's coming from Steel Wool, which is like basically that's the main line.
Yeah.
And it's Secrets of the Mimic, and that, my friend, is my daycare attendant game that I didn't think I was getting. I have never... I can't believe this. I woke up 9 in the morning. I think the dogs woke me up. I checked my phone like I always do. My glasses weren't even on. I opened Twitter, and it's the first fucking tweet.
Vindicated.
Indeed. Oh, I'm so lit. It's coming 2025. I hope it's mid-year and not winter. I can't wait that long. Oh, I'm so excited.
So what is it supposed to be about?
They haven't revealed that much. They did a little teaser where they showed you a music box. They played the puppet music, and out comes the mimic in his clown form.
Yep.
AKA the daycare attendant.
So that's all we know.
Yes.
Interesting.
There's lots of speculation about like what the secret is, if Mimic itself is the secret, or if it has a secret. I think it has a secret.
Mm-hmm. So Mimic is a person then, right?
Yeah, it's a robot it's basically a person. It's like
right, but is this one of the ones that they got some child shoved inside, right?
No, he's like full AI, but like AI possessed, quote unquote, by emotion, making it alive.
And so this is also different than like all like the trying to harvest like the goo.
Yeah, the remnant. That's the remnant. Yeah.
Okay. You can see how convoluted FNAF is at times. But people still love it.
They do indeed. Some parts of it. Some people are still in denial. Which we'll get into in my last announcement. But first, there was also a collab announcement that everyone was going feral over because they don't know how to schedule tweets, apparently. They said something at like 10 in the morning, like, hey, keep an eye on someone's account for the collab announcement. And then 8 hours later, Dead by Daylight announced the collab.
Yeah. What a weird crossover.
It's perfect. It was meant to be.
I mean, it makes sense in a sense. Like, it does work, and I'm not mad about it. But it's just like, wow, this feels like it was a couple years too late.
Low-key. Then, you know what? There's a FNAF revival coming 2025. Apparently.
I mean, yeah, like, obviously, there's a bunch of new games. Things are finally developing. It's the 10th anniversary, so it's coming back, and it just got a movie. It just
true.
There's a sequel, supposedly.
I don't know any details about it, but apparently on the Dead by Daylight Reddit, they banned talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. So,
for spoilers or just in general?
Just in general. You could not talk about Five Nights at Freddy's. Period.
Oh my god.
Good luck to the Reddit on that one.
Yeah. Good luck to the Reddit.
And finally...
Oh, no, go ahead.
Whoa, you were what?
I thought that was the last of it, but you got more.
No, yeah, one more.
Yeah,
The final thing was Into the Pit, the big release, the big 10th anniversary game, based off of the first Fazbear Fright story, that has shunned the non-believers who insisted time and time again that the Fazbear Frights wasn't canon to the games. Voila, here it is, it's canon to the games. They're still denying it. But you know.
Oh, this is the one you were playing.
That is.
Or one of the ones I saw, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun. I'm hearing it's not as fun to watch, but it's so fun to play.
I mean, I enjoyed watching you play it, but, like, I'm not sure if I would, like, you know, if it was someone I didn't know or whatever.
Yep.
But who cares? As long as it's fun to play, that's what's most important.
Yeah. That's been a lot of the FNAF games lately. It's interesting.
Well, I think that's just true about that sort of, I mean, games that have jump scares and difficulty, things like that, right? Like, the part of suspense isn't as easily conveyed from the watcher as it is to the player, because you're not the one, like, making all the decisions. You're just experiencing the result of everything.
True. Maybe the games didn't change and the viewers just did.
That also could be. I mean, at this point, it's fair to say that viewers from 2024 are way more desensitized to things like this than they were in 2014.
Absolutely. Unless
you're me, and then you're scared no matter what.
Yeah, you're not exposing yourself enough to it.
And I will not. I have watched and played enough of Until Dawn that I know I don't need to do anything else.
That's your hard limit.
That's as far as I can go. and that is weak sauce compared to what's out there.
True.
Anyways, back to Into the Pit.
Yeah. Into the Pit, you play as a little kid named Oswald, who is loosely time traveling, but not really.
Okay.
I still don't really get it, but because he's not time traveling, but he is. But he is going back in time, technically, to the 1985, where a massacre happened at the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza that Jeff's Pizza is now in the present. And he's, you know, experiencing it for himself. He's got to save his dad, who's been kidnapped by the yellow thing / yellow rabbit. It's technically the yellow thing.
Okay.
Because the yellow rabbit is the person who wears the suit, and this is something else. Not everyone believes it's something else, but it is, objectively.
Wait, people don't think it is, but you do?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Okay.
Because I've read the books.
You're off the rails again, I see.
Listen, I'm not crazy. I don't think it's a revolutionary idea. I'm just saying, I don't believe that Scott, or any creator really, is gonna throw out retcons willy-nilly without saying anything. I think if they're gonna retcon something, they're gonna say something.
Haven't they done that, though?
No. People say they do.
Oh, okay, but not officially.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like, I've heard a lot of FNAF intermingled with retcons and things, but as long as it's not official, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was the theory was wrong, and everyone really believed the theory, but the theory was wrong.
Okay. But they were wrong. I got you. Of course they were wrong. The fans are always wrong.
Indeed.
But not you, though.
Not me. Not this time. I might be wrong about some things, but not this. This was not the missing children's incident, unless there was a huge retcon, which there wasn't.
But if there was, there wasn't.
It wasn't. Never. Ever.
Not this.
It's describing two completely different events. Because the missing children, they went missing. No one saw it. No one knows what happened to them. They don't even know who the children were. This one, and Into the Pit, was a massacre. Multiple people saw. They saw it happen. They saw what killed the children. And they all left the town. They were so terrified.
I mean, that's fair.
Fair.
Seeing the images, I would too, I think.
Little pit monster.
That's enough for me.
I'm pretty sure the pit monster is Eleanor or something.
Who is Eleanor?
Eleanor is the side
That's too
effect.
deep of a question.
I couldn't tell. I can't.
That's fine. That's too much to get into.
10-minute explanation.
Exactly. That's fine. Eleanor is someone that the FNAF community knows about.
Yep.
Or something.
Oh, man.
So, how is this game?
Oh, it's so good. It's fun. I did rage quite a bit at the skee ball.
I think I saw that. Is that on stream?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
That was so good. How long was this one? Did it take you to finish?
Maybe it was like 6. I guess it was 4 hours. 4 hours to do a complete run, and then I played it again to get another ending.
How many endings are there?
3. Well, I guess there's like 4-ish, 5-ish, but they're like game over endings. Those other ones.
Oh, sure. The ones you don't really want.
Yeah.
The ones that technically exist.
Yeah. Just to give you the option.
Yeah, it's like how Baldur's Gate has like 100,000 endings, but you don't want like 990 or like 99,000 of them. Or whatever. Most of them you don't want.
Yeah, there's 3 core endings. The 1-star ending, you get out, you get your dad out, but the pit monster snatches you back in, and then you're dead, basically. There's a special one where you die, but instead of like, you're just dead and that's it, you become an animatronic, which is has interesting implications. There's the neutral ending that matches the book's ending, where the pit monster, accidentally hangs itself in a panic. And then there's like the good ending, where Pit Monster's dead and is like dead, and it doesn't kill Jeff in the after credits scene, and everyone lives happily ever after.
Okay, so that's like the official ending?
I'm not sure. I think the neutral ending might be the official ending.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I guess there's a lot of the times in these sort of spooky games, the good ending is often not the official ending.
Yeah.
It's kind of how it often works.
It's wishful thinking of what could have been.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think the good ending has been canon in like 3 entries.
And that's true across most games.
Someone's in the water, everyone's unhappy.
Exactly. There's always something bad that has to happen for it to be the canon ending. But this was just a demo as well, right?
No, that was the full game.
Oh, the full game. Okay. Was it as good as the demo for the game that you said was really hard?
Yeah, I'd say so. Both quality, both fun. I think I liked Into the Pit more, but of course it had more to offer.
Okay. Right, sure. But the other one was only a demo, so it could surpass Into the Pit eventually.
Yeah, I think it's gonna knock it out of the park.
Oh, okay, good, awesome.
If it ever comes out.
But at least this one was good.
Yeah, it's
finally some good things happening to FNAF.
Indeed. I've gotten 2 of the endings, and I gotta play again to get the 3rd one because I fucked up. There's multiple slave slots, but you cannot manually save. So once you hit a certain point, you can't go back. You just have to start over.
Oh, yeah. Entirely fuck that.
I was so upset.
No way. I'm not dealing with that.
I think I got my second ending, and I thought, okay, I've done everything. It turns out I didn't do everything. So I have to start again.
I hate it when that happens.
Thought I had it.
It's so frustrating. But obviously, this one, is not like immensely long.
Yeah,
so
not too bad.
it's not like it's too punishing, which is good.
There's probably something to be gained by beating Nightmare Mode, but I hate permadeath.
Yeah, that's fair. Permadeath's kind of stinky.
I'll let someone better at video games do that for me.
Yeah, exactly. Just watch the ending. All in all, it sounds like FNAF got a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah, we're eating well.
You're eating good. Yeah, exactly. So what's the next thing we're waiting for FNAF?
I think the next thing is another intro. Oh, I forgot about the interactive book. There was so much.
Oh.
Day 1, they released their first interactive novel, technically volume 0, where it's basically like a choose your own adventure book.
Yep.
And it's set in the Pizzaplex, and it clears up a lot of things about the Pizzaplex, as it was revealed in the interview that the game version of Security Breach is not entirely accurate to the story that Scott was trying to tell. Hence, we all kind of saw that coming.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Classic.
I think this first novel ties up some of those loose ends, connects things back together better.
I like that there's always more lore for the fans to find.
I know, right?
It never ends. Like, I know a lot of it spans over multiple video games and other, media like books and things, but it is never ending.
Scott's a man with a lot of ideas. Too many.
One might say too many.
Oh, man.
Well, quality stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else before we move right along?
I think that's about it. We got 2 interactive novels. Maybe another game announcement coming. They alluded to they're working on something else. They just didn't announce it.
Nice.
And they released Into the Pit early, so they didn't... Scott was going to announce something because they released it early. He was like, never mind. I'm not going to announce it.
Okay.
So who knows what that was.
So we got stuff waiting in the wings. That's always good.
Yeah.
It's better than being like, here's all the stuff. Okay, bye.
Never hear from him again.
Right. All right. Moving right along to Rain's question of the week.
Okay.
What do we have?
This week's question of the week is not a question, but a statement. Dream blunt rotation via Twitter pic.
Well, yeah, but the question is pick 3 of these.
Okay.
And then who among these 9 are you picking? But first, the reason I didn't just post the picture was because I want you to identify these 9 people first.
Okay. I'll try.
Maybe we can also put it in the YouTube video for the people to see.
If I remember. Okay. Oh, that's the top left is he's the Happy Accidents guy. No, that's Bob Ross.
No, that's Bob Ross.
I've seen the guy. I don't know his name. He's got like a train.
He does have a train. That's Mr. Rogers.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
Then there's Stanley.
Okay, nice.
The Weird Al, maybe.
That's not at all Weird Al.
I don't know who that is.
I'm just gonna let you know now. Weird Al is not in this.
Okay.
You don't know who that is?
I don't. Not even a little.
That's Jim Henson.
Oh! That's the guy!
That's the guy!
The legend, the man.
The man, the myth.
I don't know who the black guy is.
That's LeVar Burton. He did Reading Rainbow. It's a very, very popular children's show.
That's the guy in the middle. That's it's Alligator Dundee. Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. Steve Irwin. Yeah, I mean, you're right, though. Like, you are right. You knew who he was.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
That's Bob Ross. That is
Bob Ross.
I don't know who that guy is.
I didn't think this is him and Jim Henson. I was wondering if you would actually know. This is Alex Trebek. He hosted Jeopardy for literally ever, like for 40 years.
Yeah, that tracks. That's the blue behind him.
That is the blue.
Naturally, we have Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Obviously. Bill.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. And then
who do we have?
what's his name? Steve? It's Steve, right?
Steve. Yeah, Steve from Blue's Clues.
Yeah. Been a while.
All right. Anyway, so now you know who the question was dream blunt rotation. So you get to pick 3 of these people.
Okay.
Who you token up with?
Okay. Definitely Bill Nye.
Okay.
What's it? Steve Irwin, absolutely.
Yep. Okay.
And then I guess Jim Henson.
Okay.
Definitely got a freak of a mind if he's Jim Henson's creature shop.
That was literally my reasoning. I'm picking Jim Henson first. Because for that exact reason, I think he would be hilarious and the best choice possible. Then I'm going Bill Nye.
Uh-huh.
Obviously. You got to include Bill Nye. Like, come on. And then it was a toss-up for me, but I think I'm going Alex Trebek.
Ah.
That's my dark horse vote. I don't think a lot of people would pick him. But I'm one of them. So.
Coming out of left field with Alex Trebek.
That's the value pick. The 3rd round value pick in a draft. That's the Alex Trebek value pick.
If you're passing your blunt to Steve from Blue's Clues, go to therapy. There's some unresolved issues there.
There are indeed. That is just like Alex Trebek. Trebek was the value pick in round 1. Steve from Blue's Clues is the trap pick.
Red flag.
It's the red flag pick. I think everybody else besides Steve is a viable choice.
Yeah, I just don't know all of them.
Right. Like obviously everybody's gonna have their affinity to one or another person for whatever reason, but I think they're all viable picks except for Steve. I don't want to meet the people that. So the original caption is, found this image on Instagram and thought it would make for a heck of a dream blunt rotation.
I see.
You can pick 3. Who are you going with? So obviously it was created by some middle-aged mother.
Yeah.
And that's why they included Steve from Blue's Clues. He goes, oh, my kids watch Blue's Clues. And then obviously the mother who made this grew up with everybody else.
Yeah. Fascinating.
But yeah, Jim Henson, quality pick. Gotta pick him first. The man who made Kermit the Frog, you gotta know he's got some demons inside.
Gotta let them out. I want to see them up close.
That's
live.
That's right. The demon's gonna smoke a stogie with us. All right, Wolf, take it away.
I'm Wolf, taking these away. Thank you for watching episode 129 of You're Ridiculous.
Woo.
If you liked all that, be sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get notified of the next episode. If you're watching on a podcast website, hit the plus and give us 5 stars to support this show. You can follow us across the internet at the main cast at ridiculous_cast on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow Lucas at 7angryross with an E. You can follow me at Rainbow Does without the W. We hope to see you guys all again next week, but until then, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.